Well, all my lovers of real estate, it's that time of the month again. We are going to see what happened in the second month of 2024 in the Halifax real estate market. Stay till the end because I've changed up a few things. And there's a QR code in the description. At the very end, I'll fill you in on what that is for. Cue the music so you know who I am. Welcome to the Halifax Real Estate Channel with Brenda K, your go-to channel for everything real estate in Halifax and Halifax itself. If you like to keep your finger on the pulse of Halifax real estate, this is the channel for you. We're aiming for 5,000 subscribers who love Halifax and real estate as much as we do, and you would make our day and help us reach our goal by hitting the subscribe button today. We also appreciate your comments on our videos, and even if you're not selling or buying, reach out for any real estate related question or even a Halifax related question. I've been here my whole life. Email me, text me, call me, send me a note on a carrier pigeon. I'm available 24/7. All right, let's talk about the active listings. We're going to bring them up here so you can see the 4-year scenario. We are up this year 34% in listings over 2023 with 746 active listings this year. Now take a look at 2022. Wow. At that time, we only had 212 active homes for sale in Halifax. Now this is all styles of homes that we talk about in this report. And we need the inventory to come up to keep us in a strong market. We are currently still in a seller's market in Halifax. And remember, a seller's market is 0 to 90 days. So the number of homes active for the month of February is up by 28%. So our upward trend over 2023 is continuing. We want more active listings because buyers have settled into the interest rates. They are now because they know holding out for the interest rates to go down while home prices are going up, you're no further ahead. Check out my golden year video. I've linked to this video and you'll see why I think this is such a pivotal year for all ranges of seniors and baby boomers wanting to downsize in 2024. If it was the plan in the next few years, you might want to change it like I did change mine and make it this year. Big family home, 2-story, you're rumbling around in, you might want to get rid of it in 2024. All right, let's jump over to the unit sales in February this year at 316 homes over last February of 274 homes, which seems like a small increase of 42 homes, but it's a 15% increase. So February, that's pretty good. We can see with 520 units sold in February 2021 that we are not into another frenzied market. Stay till the end though, and you'll see what price point is driving the real estate market right now in Halifax. Now, year to date, we can look at this month and see how busy, again, our February 2024 market was with to date 544 homes sold, an additional 89 homes, over 455 homes year to date in 2023. Almost a 20% increase in the first 2 months. And want to remind everyone that January, February 2023 were the slowest we've seen in the market in the winter in 4 years. When we look at the last 3-year trend of year-to-date sales, we can see how crazy and frenzied the market was in 2021. It's insane. It was 65% higher. And hopefully we'll never encounter a market like that again. Are we still starting to see bidding wars? Yes. Crazy ones? Yes. Repercussions? Yes. Because now there's some buyers from Ontario that drove the prices up where like they go $100,000 over the local price here, and now they're saying, oh, wait a minute, maybe Nova Scotia's not for me. And they're calling me, I'm going to see them. And you know, we talk about it and they say, well, I want to get all the money back that I paid for the house. Oh, and then I added this and I added that and I added this. Now I want to get that back. And you know what, that's really hard to do in this market, even though we are still starting to see some bidding wars. But that is a particular price point. The days on market are increasingly moving and adding additional days since 2022. Not too much of an increase over last year. It's just a matter of 6 days. But let me tell you, 6 additional days to a seller is 6 more nail-biting days waiting for that buyer to come along. And I want to reiterate that homes on the market for 40 or 50 days, there is nothing wrong with these homes. Everybody has got to forget the pandemic days on market, wipe it out of your memory. It historically never happened before COVID, and it will probably, I hope, never happen again in Halifax. So we'll share more insight on that on our last slide, so stay tuned. Months supply tells us the absorption rate. If no other listings came on the market, how much inventory is left for all the buyers out there? We're just shy of 2 months right now, when last year it was just over 1 month. Now in 2022, we didn't even have enough homes on the market to satisfy buyer demands for more than 2 weeks. The average price point for February 2024 is $573,395. So this is up just shy of $31,000 from last year. This is another area we can see how 2024 has started out stronger than 2023, when we experienced a lower average price point in February by over $37,000. Our percentage of the list price to selling price has hit over 100% again, and there is definitely a price point driving this. Let's reiterate the norm. A balanced market would generally see about a 98% list to sell ratio. Buyers would be as low as 94 to 95. And of course, in a seller's market, we're normally always right around 99% to 100% or higher. During our last seller's market in 2012, after the announcement of the SHIP contract, we were seeing 100% with maybe 2 or 3 bids. But look here in 2022, it hit over 120% of list to sell ratio. I've navigated each of these markets over the many years, and let me tell you, they all bring challenges, but I do enjoy a balanced market the best. All right, this is the money-making stat. The second month of the year is trending not far off the first month of 2024 at 5.7% of appreciation. And for all my peeps out there, and watch my market updates each month, and thank you very much. January 2024 is 5.8, a bit higher than the historical 2 to 4% economics used for years in Halifax. When I first began doing what I love to do and what I talk about doing all the time, it took 3 to 5 years of owning a home before you could sell and make a substantial amount to have a larger down payment to upgrade to a larger home. It's how we first began our home buying journey and home ownership in 1983. All right. I've changed it up because our next stats are more in tune with each buyer and seller out there. You can use these price windows to relate to your own buying budget or based on the general value you believe your home to be in. You can go to brendak.ca and you can click the flashing sell button also to get a home evaluation with no home visit necessary. And I promise I will not stalk you. It's a service that we offer because you should always know the value of your biggest financial asset. And once we give you the value, click on the magic equity check and voila, you'll know exactly how much equity you have in your home. Okay, let's look at the price points. And when you see the sales this way, it will paint a clear picture of the real estate values that will impact your buying or selling goals. The highest selling price point you can see changes over the 4 years as home prices went up in value. We no longer have a one price point category this year that's extremely higher than the others, which is what we saw in 2021. Our 200 to 300,000 and 400 to 500,000 are neck in neck, and the lower price would include mini homes, older properties further into the rural areas, and 400 to 500,000 are older condos, semi-detached in suburban areas and detached in rural areas. A lot of buyers are now going a little further rural to get more house for the money because working for home has allowed this. The price point 500 to 600,000 is down this February over 2023, and the category 700 to 800,000 is ahead by 13 home sales. 600 to 700,000, and speaking of this price point, look back of 2021 and see how extremely high that price point was. The migration from Toronto and the other parts of Canada has definitely slowed down. We do a lot of work behind the scenes, prepping these reports every month. I believe it is so important for you to always be on top of what your net worth is, and that has a lot to do with your real estate net value. Thank you so much for tuning in. As everybody knows, I love real estate, and I love Halifax. Make our day and hit the subscribe button to show us you love us and help get that for 5,000 subscribers this year. Down below, we did put a QR code. Whether you're just interested in knowing your home value or you're thinking of selling, this is a great way to get a value on your home, and we do it with absolutely no home visit is needed. I'm Brenda K of the Halifax Home Selling Group, and the sweet Miss Frankie is in her bed on the floor. And remember, if you're thinking real estate in Halifax, think Brenda K.